I'm about to roast myself, aren't I? Like, a lot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and in today's video, I thought it would be fun just to make fun of myself. You know, some self-deprecating jokes, all the good stuff. But no, really, okay. So I have been seeing people that I subscribe to doing this video about like looking at their past book hauls, seeing if they read what they buy. Now I can tell you that I probably don't. I can already tell you in full confidence, 100%, that I do not read everything that I buy.
We know!
One, because I'm a mood buyer, I'm a cover buyer. If it looks good, I'll pick it up. I don't even have to read the back of it, and it's really bad, and I shouldn't do that, but I do that. So I know there's some books that I've got I haven't read. I know there's some books I got and I've already unhauled. But I figured it would be fun just to go through my video and see, you know, what I've read, what I haven't. And I think I'm going to start a series where I do this with every book haul that because I have a lot. I've come to the conclusion that I am more a book collector than a book reader. I think I started my channel with one bookcase. I'm now up to 5. You can't see them all, but they're all in my room scattered around. So I'm definitely a book collector. I collect books faster than I read them, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this video. I have not watched this video since I uploaded it because I don't like to watch my videos. That's what you're here for, okay? I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it. So I'm not going to, but we are gonna start. I started this channel back in May 2020. I think it's I'm coming up on 2 years. So the first video that I ever did was a book haul, and they're still like some of my most watched videos, my book hauls, because everyone loves book hauls. So we're gonna go and we're gonna do this huge May book haul, first one on my channel. Okay. My good old intro, the same thing as always. I'm never changing it. Oh God, my sound sucks. Oh gosh, look at me. Look how again, there's my old glasses. I got my new ones now. I better put them on because I can't see. So, okay. Well, I'm a talker. Nothing's changed. Okay. Yeah, I haven't read that. I unhauled it. I unhauled Lord of Shadows because I'm just never going to read those books. There's too many and I'm just not interested in reading them.
I don't know how you say it.
So
Dark
it's gone.
Pisces will rise.
I haven't read that yet either. Yet. I have it. I still have it, but I haven't read it. So, yeah. I can't say why I haven't read it. I just haven't read it yet. But I still have that one. Another one. I unhauled it. Don't have it. Did not feel like reading The Serpent King after a while, so I just kind of unhauled it. We're off to a great start. We are off to a fabulous start so far. And I haven't read that one either. I have it. It's still over there. Look, this is going to be a whole lot of me saying I haven't read it, and I'm perfectly aware that that's the case. But I have not read this book either. I think there's 2 in the series now, but I still own it. So, you know, if I ever want to get to it. I know it's a fantasy, but that's about all that I know. But yeah, I haven't read it. Okay. I read it. I read this book. 1 for me. I have read this book. I liked it. I think I gave it a 4 or a 5. I haven't read the other 2 in the series, but I did read this one. So that's 1 out of however many. I will keep a tally on the screen because I have no idea at this point. No.
I used to have the whole series.
I unhauled it. It's gone. I had read the first 3 in the series, and then I got rid of them. And then I found this one at Ollie's, and I was like, it's got a pretty red cover, so I'm going to buy it. And I'm like, maybe I'll read it. I didn't. I unhauled it. So there you go.
Royals by Rachel.
I still own it. I haven't read it. I guess it's technically a TBR. I guess all of these that I own are still technically a TBR. But I'm probably going to get to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to read these anymore. A lot of these are YA because when I started my channel, I got a lot of YA books, like a lot, because I was still kind of in that, which is funny because it was 2 years ago. I was 30? What? I'm such a loser. No, but it was just, I was watching a lot of people who were reading YAs as well. And then as my watching changed and I went to more people reading romance or thriller or like dark romance or things like that, my taste changed as well. So I have technically two shelves of YA books I still need to read, go through, get rid of, whatever. And then all the rest in my room are romances, thrillers, things like that, which I have been enjoying more than the YAs, but I'm trying to make my way through them so I can either keep them, get rid of them, have space for all these books that need to be put away. It's such a cycle.
Okay.
Oh, Reddit. Snaps for me. I read the whole ACOTAR series. Love it. It's one of my favorite series, and it's one of the only series that I finished ever. I don't want to talk about it. But that one I read, finished, loved the series. This isn't my favorite book in the series. My favorite book is Court of Mist and Fury, but that's not the point of this video. The point is, did I read it? And yes, I did. Oh, yeah, got rid of it. I unhauled it. I never read it. Have no intention to. No, I have not read this. Do I still own this? Oh yeah, it's right there. It's over there. Have not read it, so nope, not read. I guess TBR technically.
I know, princess.
No ma'am. That's another have not read. I own it still, and I have the first in the series. No, the second. This is the first in the series. I do have the second. I just haven't read them. I'm a terrible booktuber. This is just making me feel really bad about myself. Yay for me.
Because
nope. Haven't read it either, but I still own it. I own all of Morgan Matson's books, and I haven't read any of them. Maybe I should do a reading vlog. At this point, I need to do something because I'm feeling really bad about myself. I have read books. I just, not the ones I buy, apparently.
Court by Rochelle Mead.
At this point, it's funny. No, I haven't read this one either, and it's still here. It's still in my house. It's still taking up space. It's over there, right? Yep, it's right there. Will I read it? I don't know at this point. At this point, I'm getting discouraged.
Last year.
I have read this one. I buddy read it this past year. It just happened. No, it's not. It's last year. What is time? I read it. So yes, I have read this. I just haven't read any of I never continued with the series. I own them all. I just never continued with the series.
I'm excited. I got Lovely War.
Snaps for me again. Read this book. Loved this book. Oh, this is so fantastic. If you have not read Lovely War yet, please read it. It's so good. It's so good. It's historical fiction set in World War I, a little in World War II. It's narrated by the Greek gods and goddesses. Like, do yourself a favor and just read it. Oh my god, I love this book so much.
Graduate school. So
I was still in graduate school.
I read a lot of those.
Now I'm a therapist. Oh my god, the growth. We love to see the growth. No, still haven't read it, but it's here. It's over on that shelf now. That's another one that I have not read. I haven't read any of the self-help books, so it's a no-go for any of those. Another one, haven't read it. Nope.
Ripper. And Hunting Prince Jack.
Read it. Read Stalking Jack the Ripper, not the other one. I enjoyed that book. It's a historical fiction set in England, and this girl is trying to figure out who Jack the Ripper is. So that's the premise for you, pretty much. I enjoyed it. I haven't finished the series yet. Will I? We don't know. You know how it is.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce this girl's last name because I'm just going to mess it up. Carrie Maniscalco.
Yes. Oh, good for you, Katie.
That's how you pronounce it, which is an...
No. Still have Heartless. Haven't read Heartless, but it's coming. I am going to. Like I say that about, I know, I'm a freaking record, but it's coming. I promise. I will read it. How to Have Your Life Not Suck. I have not read it because I don't know. I'm such a mood reader. That's the thing. Like if I was a set TBR person, I would have had these read. But I don't set TBR. Well, I do because I film them every month. But none of these have been on my TBR, so it's fine. But I still have it. I'll get to it eventually. I will get to it eventually.
Down by John Green.
No, I have not read this one either. Still own it. Still plan on reading it. I hear it's a good OCD representation, so I do want to read it. I just haven't gotten the oomph to do it. Like I do want to. I will get to it.
Eliza and Her Monsters.
I read this. I read Eliza and Her Monsters. Wow, what a great time to press pause. Read it. I enjoyed it. I think I gave like it a 4 stars. It's about a girl who has like a web comic and no one knows that she's the one that does it, and she meets this boy who's like her biggest fan, and he suffers from select mutism. She suffers from social anxiety, so it has really good representation in it. I really enjoyed this book. She goes to therapy. It's great. Like, we love therapy rep. That's, you know, healthy therapy rep. So I really did. I still have this book. I didn't get rid of it because I thought, if anything, I could use it like at my work. But I still really enjoyed it. I still have it, right? Yeah, it's right over there. I was gonna say I'm lying. No, it's over there. Nope. I have not read The Savage Song or The Darkest Duet, or Dark Duet. It's over there. Have not read them either.
Which is the
oh yeah, that's the sequel to Ash Princess. I haven't read that one either.
Prince by
I DNF'd this book. It's still in my presence. It's still staring at me over on that shelf along with the other 2 that I have. I'm going to try to reread them. I really am. I'm going to try to get through the series because everyone loves it. I got the first 50 pages and I was like, this is not working. Maybe I just wasn't in the right headspace, but I still have it. The last book is, okay, yeah, no. Have not read this one either. It's over there along with the sequel. I have not read it. Is that the last book? So I don't even know how many that is. I'm going to have to like go back and calculate like how many books I actually read from that haul, how many were in the haul, how many got unhauled. But I'll put all that information here. So there you go. To answer the question, do I read my books? Probably not. Probably not. Like I said, I bring books in way more than faster than I read them. So when I go through these hauls, it's probably going to be a lot of, no, I have not read that. And yes, I still own it. So, like, if anything, this just motivates me to read the books that I bought and hopefully not buy anymore. In all honesty, we all know I'm going to, but it's a nice way to like think about it. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. I would love for you to join the family. You know what? Let me know down below if you remember that video. Have you been around here since the beginning? Let me know. Also, let me know, what is the #1 book that you've been wanting to buy lately? One that either is a new release, a backlist, something that you just had your eye on that you want to buy like really bad. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, they are linked down below as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!